Elks Lodges offer much more to their communities than merely a building, golf course, or swimming pool. They serve as gathering places where neighbors connect, families enjoy shared meals, and children develop and thrive. Through various programs, Elks actively invest in their communities by supporting children's health and well-being, assisting today's veterans, and enhancing overall quality of life. The Eagle River Elks Lodge in Alaska actively contributes to its community by supporting local charitable initiatives, promoting youth and veteran programs, and fostering community engagement. They organize events, provide assistance to those in need, and work to improve the quality of life for residents through various service activities.
I retired in 2016. I was secretary of the lodge before that. Then it's called the Exalted Ruler. The Elks are 160 years old. 1868 it was started. So Exalted Ruler is just president of the lodge for the year. That's all.
Do you just go by years, or do you?
Well, our lodge year runs from the 1st of April to the end of March. Why, I'm not really sure, but that's the way it is. The State Elks Association's year runs from June to the end of May. The National Elks year, the Grand Lodge, runs from July 1st to the end of June. So I was trustee for a while. And then I was asked, I went back to secretary because the lady who took it over, his son was bad. He died of cancer eventually, but so I did that for a little bit, and I was the Esquire. In the meantime, I was the state drug awareness chairperson, and then I became the state secretary. So I'm the secretary of the Alaska State Elks Association. So I'm familiar with most of the moving parts of this organization. I've also been a district deputy for all 3 districts in the state. So we have 15 lodges, 5,500 members Elks in the state. From down in Southeast, there's 6 of them in the Panhandle, from Skagway down to Ketchikan. There's one in Kodiak, 3 on the peninsula, us, Valdez, Palmer, Fairbanks.
What was the first Elks Lodge founded in?
In the state, it was Juneau, number 431. That we're 2682. They're numbered in the sequence. They were established during the gold rush in 1898 in Juneau. And Skagway came shortly after that. So they're the 2 oldest ones in the state. Anchorage Lodge is actually now the youngest one. I mean, their old one folded. It used to be where 49th State Brewing is now. You remember? You're nodding like I remember when that was. It folded like 20 years ago or something. Okay. But they've started a new one. It's on 76th Street in a strip mall there, and they're doing okay. But they're actually the youngest one in the state. Most of our charity comes from grants and from gaming. We get a lot of grants from the national organization. We get about $12,000 or so a year for various projects. From our state association this year, we got about $14,000. So that's $30,000 or so. And most of the rest of it came from fundraisers, having dinners, doing raffles at the lodge, split the pots and things like that, and from you wonderful people, because we got to go, hey, we're running through the lodge, going, we got to check. We can do more stuff. What does this lodge do? I started going through the newsletter. This is our orientation agenda. You can take this with you too. But on the second page, there's a laundry list of stuff we do in a normal year, and we have to keep track of our charitable donations, and we're not good at it. I know we don't capture everything. We capture the money because there's a check and somebody sticks that in. Right. Mm-hmm. But the hours that we spend and the miles that we drive and all that stuff, we're not so good at capturing. Yeah. But we just ended our lodge year, and I don't have the statistics for that one. So 24-25 is the most recent one I have, and there was 124,000 in cash donations, 11,584 in non-cash donations, like letting groups use our meeting space or have dinners. A kid's sports group says, we want to have a fundraiser. Help yourself. Just clean it up when you're done. That's pretty much it. There's been spaghetti dinners and pancake feeds and taco feeds and, good Lord, garage sales, and they do car washes out front here and all that kind of stuff. And that's a reason we have to have a building. And with no building, we'd have nothing. And this
Right.
draws members. I mean, they like the club, they like the location, they like the fact that, they can get up and use the restroom and leave their wallet on the bar, and they come back, somebody put $1 in it, if somebody has too much to drink, it happens. They make sure they get them and their vehicle get home. Two people go, come on, let's go, and get them in their car home. And people bring in their kids, their parents, whatever, and it's fine. There's not a lot of stupidity that goes on, just fun.
That's good.
Yeah, so that keeps the lights on, and so we have a place to do all the things that we do.
How does the community meet with you to sign up to use your building?
I think word just gets out because the junior ROTC uses this a lot. The Firecracker Girls softball team, the boys hockey team, and I can't remember what that's called. Carolyn, do you?
What's that?
The boys hockey team when we had their big fundraiser.
Oh gosh.
I can't either. It's a comp league and they travel out of the state. But the parents talk to each other, and we do grad blast every year at the MAC Center. And we pay the rent for the night, which is usually about $2,000. So they have the use of the building, and they all get there. Both of our high schools in Eagle River graduate the same day. So they have a lockdown thing, and I think the kids have to pay to go, but they have door prizes like computers and TVs and all kinds of stuff like that. And we pay the rent, and we run a game room. So we have blackjack, and we have 5-card draw, and we have one slot machine. If you happen to have another one, we'll take it. Because they love that. There's a line. And then we give out door prizes, gift cards to Freddy's and stuff at the end for those. I mean, if you win so much, you get more tickets, and everybody gets tickets, and then we draw, and you get door prizes. We depend on that gaming permit and our liquor license. We stay right on that too, because either one goes, the other one's probably going with it.
Right.
And we need both of those to remain in operation. So I think pretty much word of mouth. We don't advertise, hey, your kids need help, come see us.
Yeah.
Right.
But enough of them find us anyway. And the boys hockey thing, they said spaghetti feed. We'll make the spaghetti. So the lodge took the spaghetti, provided the food, and they advertised and had silent auction items and stuff. We had no idea we were going to get so swamped. We did like 110. We were scrounging. We wound up making garlic bread out of hamburger buns because we were like, having everything. It's like, there's more people? What are you talking about? One of the biggest things we're involved in is moving veterans. There's a shed out back. We got a big grant from the city a few years ago. They had leftover COVID money, and they were allowing nonprofits to apply for funds. And with it, we bought the 40-foot shed back there. We bought a small 14-foot trailer so we can deliver in all kinds of weather. And we collect used furniture and that's word of mouth stuff too. I mean, our members all know we collect it, and we get calls from, somebody in Anchorage somewhere that goes, hey, my friend said you guys take, yeah, we do. And we go and pick it up and store it, and then most of our vets now are coming through Catholic Social Services, and they call us when a vet's moving into an apartment. They have nothing, usually. And we take them a couch and a bed and a dresser, and a recliner and a dining room table. And then our national organization, for every vet we do that for, gives us $400. We can go spend at Walmart and buy them towels and a shower curtain and pillows and sheets and blankets and laundry soap and just stuff that we all take for granted because it's in the cupboard. And we moved 10 vets in 1 month. Last year, from the 1st of April to the end of March, we did 39 of them.
I've been reading your dues.
Oh, the Facebook page?
The Facebook page, yes.
That's done Tellman.
Is that your newsletter as well? Are you?
It is. We're kind of a three. You got to communicate with your members and let them know what's going on. Otherwise, if the only time they hear from you is when they get a dues notice in April, they're going to go. They know what's going on all the time, and we have smash burgers every other Friday. We do something else on the other ones because it gets old. But the places you can't park. I mean, I don't understand it, but all our meals are $12, and we have some good meals.
We came for breakfast one time.
Oh, did you?
It was quite delicious.
Oh,
yes.
good. And that's primary. And the Facebook page, and the vet moves, and the kitchen. Don Tallman, we call him the Angry Kitchen Gnome, a little fella. He basically takes care of those three things. Me and him are in the kitchen all the time.
Okay.
It's fun. Yes. Like cooking.
What is specifically only for members? Like, what's the benefit of being a member of the Elks Lodge versus not?
are supporting everything we do. Without the members, even if all they do is pay their dues and come in and have a cheeseburger, buy a raffle ticket, and drink a beer, you're 100%. We need every one of them we can get.
Okay.
We finished the year with 517 members. That's our 12th year in a row, by the way, of a gain. When I came in 2014, we had 316 members, and we weren't doing a lot. And we started adding things every year, and now we're very busy. And there's probably 40 people that are involved in actually doing stuff, and a few hundred that are, yeah, you go.
Cheering your back.
Yeah. So the benefit is to us, maybe not, but they're a part of it. Just by being a member,
absolutely.
they make it happen. And most of them, if you're collecting for something, we have the Elks National Foundation. That's the national, call it our permanent fund, and we have a state one. And it's a state trust fund, and we're always passing the hat for that kind of stuff. We have a fundraiser or something, they come and eat. Good enough, you helped us. If you're a member, you can lead whatever project you might want to do. Don, if he wasn't a member, he wouldn't be running our veterans homing program, and he really likes it.
Yeah.
You can go to the meetings, you can change things, you can change our bylaws, you can whatever, if you're a member. You can go to every other lodge in the state, people who or in the country. We got 1,840 lodges in the country. Especially down to say, if you're an RVer and you're driving around the lower 48, most of them have RV parking. Some of them are beautiful. In Arizona, we're not much to look at here. Palmer Lodge, beautiful. A view of the mountains and the lake. And we talked about digging up the septic so we could have a pond, but we decided not to.
More important things.
More important, yeah, we're not much to look at. It does look a lot better than it did 10 years ago. All our flooring's been replaced. We just had a major score. The Westmark Hotel in Anchorage has been sold, and they're
Nice.
taking everything out of it and refurbishing it. We got all the dining room tables and chairs. We gave all our old stuff to vets. It was still serviceable, but it was homely. And they don't care. They're not sitting on the floor eating. They're happy.
Yeah.
And so are we. And we have gotten, our shed is so full now because we took dressers, we took end tables, easy chairs, everything we could find. And one of our members' husbands owns a storage unit place out in North Peters Creek, and he had a whole Connex we could fill, and now he's giving us some inside storage. They're going back today to get mattresses, because the mattresses in that hotel are beautiful, and they're gonna throw them all out.
Okay, yeah.
And we didn't have any place to put them, and then he said, hey, you could put some out here. So when we had that big grant, we bought 50 of those compressed beds, then you cut them open, they go poof.
Yeah. Cool.
We spent
Cool.
$25,000 of the grant buying beds, but they're almost gone. So yeah, we've got scoring some more today. Anyway, that's a vets movement program, and we do get some from the VA domiciliary. And I like that better because they've been through a treatment program, and through Catholic Social Services, they go into apartment first, and then maybe there's some treatment program. So I think the recidivism is probably much higher in that program, but some of them are just people that were just down in their luck. They got sick, they were at hospital for 6 months. We just did one where his wife was in the hospital for 6 months. I think they didn't have much to start with, and it just wiped them out. So I know they'll be okay. It's the ones that have alcohol problems or drug problems or something that I go, I don't know if we're really helping them. We're enabling them. I'd rather see them go to the Dom, but anyway. If you've got a DD-214, you're a veteran, we'll help you. We have done some that heard about it and came to us, but we made them give us proof.
Yes.
We want an ID, we want a DD-214 to know that you're a veteran. But coming from the VA domiciliary or through Catholic Social Services actually has some, I don't know, what do you call them, representatives that are dedicated to veterans. That's all they do.
What would be the biggest help that the community could offer the Elks Lodge for you guys? Is it financial help? Is it you need help
Making us tax
moving?
exempt. We pay $15,000 a year in property taxes.
Okay.
Yeah. We can't put up a big, unless it's a fundraiser, but we can't be a public accommodation, so we can't open a restaurant sort of thing. So they can't really patronize us unless they're a member.
Okay.
I guess if they notice a community need, tell us. We might be able to help. I don't think there's any specific thing. Yeah, money. Money's always good. We always need more money. Once this last year, we had Joy Church up here, Joy Lutheran. They have a kids, what do they call it? Child, I don't know, it's like a child development center, that's what it's called. And the refrigerator broke because they feed them and they didn't have enough money to buy another commercial refrigerator. And they called us and we rearranged some of our grant money and ran to Costco and spent $2,000 on a commercial refrigerator. And they were very excited. So I guess just letting us know what's needed, because you don't see it all the time, you don't know.
No.
And money, always money. Always big money.
Yeah.
Every Elks Lodge has a hoop shoot every year. We do. We run a gym and kids 9 to 13 compete. And the ones there's 3 categories for girls and 3 for boys. And whoever does the best, we send the kids and their parents to, now it's Nampa, Idaho, for a regional competition for the weekend. We pay everything. Airfare, hotel, food, gift cards, so they can, they win there, then we send them to Chicago. And 2 years ago, a little girl from Palmer won the national championship. Yeah, for her age group. 23 or 25, she shot in Chicago. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. We provide award plaques to the junior ROTC. We do fundraisers when they're having drill competitions and they need money for food or whatever. They come and see us. And it's always fun because they have a student commander of their unit and they come and, talk at the meeting. This is what we do, and this is what we want, and da-da-da-da. Yeah. They sweep our parking lot every spring, which clearly they haven't yet. They do that, we can throw them something for that, and then they have a car wash. And they usually make $1,500, $2,000 on their car wash. Fundraisers for kids, there's Wayne Barnum. I think he's a Chugiak. He's been in national debate competitions, and we do fundraisers for him, and he's having another one here next month.
What is the fundraiser? Like, how do we find out? Like, a lot of what we are trying to do with the media team is to get the word out about events, about fundraisers.
Don's Facebook is pretty much, and you flyers around the lodge. That's how people know that something's coming. Or if it's far enough in advance, then we'll have we'll put it in the newsletter.
Okay.
But we don't have a whole lot of upcoming stuff in the newsletter. It's more history of what's going on.
Yeah.
But there is some.
Okay.
But his Facebook page, that's always
The Facebook page.
That's always up to date. Every summer we have a trap shoot out at Birchwood shooting range. And the state association has a Wounded Veterans Project. And it's not to be confused with Wounded Warrior or anything else, and all the money stays in Alaska. And it's all donations from lodges. And the biggest thing that does is train service dogs for vets. And we get some referrals from the VA. And train as many dogs as we can afford. We got up to 5 at one time, and our account was going. It cost about $10,000 a dog.
Yeah.
And it's over a year, But so now we're saying, okay, 2 at a time. We're doing 2 at a time. So when one gets done, we'll take another. But we've done 15 or 16 dogs over the last 10 years. And there's photos of them in one of the newsletter, the owners and their dogs when they're done. And it's Alaska Dog Works up in Willow that takes care of that. And she just joined our lodge, Michelle Forto. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Veterans Day, we always have a meal, and mothers or fathers or vets eat free. And it's always something good. That's for any mothers. And those events are any mothers, any vets. We don't care if you know how to spell Elks, it doesn't matter. If you can't, but it's not hard. Well, some of the grant money we got from last year through the national grants. For the last 2 years, we've supported the 2 high schools arts program.
Can I ask, what's your favorite part about being involved with the Elks Lodge?
It's fun. I know a lot of people all over the country, certainly all over the state. Yeah, my wife goes to every year the ladies have a retreat for 3 days. This year it's in Georgia. And like 120 ladies show up and for the weekend. They have a ball. It's at a camp in northern Georgia this year. Meeting people. It expands your circle of people that you know. And we have stockbrokers electricians, plumbers, general contractors, an attorney, lots of people in the medical field, a lot of firemen. Our leading knight, our vice president, is a retired fireman paramedic, and now he's an RN. He works part-time at one of the hospitals. I can't remember, I think regional. Whatever problem you got, you can come in and get some sound advice from somebody.
Right.
There's somebody that's had a hip replacement, a shoulder replacement, a knee replacement. What do I do? What's it going to be like? And they can tell you. That's all good. Christmas is good. We take a good portion, like $8,000 of the money that the state gives us, and through school nurses, we get names of they know who the families are that need help. So we get families that have kids. All of them have kids, so that clears that up. We're not just helping adults; they can go to the food bank and survive. But if they got kids, it should be a good season. And we don't just buy them a meal. We fill a pickup truck. We bring in, they get a bale of paper towel, a bale of toilet paper, jugs of laundry soap, all of that stuff. Tons of food. I mean, cases of stuff. Not here's a jug of milk. It's like here's 2 cases of shelf-stable milk. Whatever big boxes of cereal and 2 jugs of peanut butter and all the stuff. So over Christmas vacation, nobody's got to worry about what are we going to eat.
Right.
And then we take the kids, and we do a gift tree. And last year, I think it was 14 families. They had like 42 kids between them. So we get the age, gender, if there's something they want.
Interested, yeah.
And like their clothes size, clothing size, and things like that. And members take them and go buy gifts. So there's like this mountain of gifts that they pick up. And we had, this was kind of funny, there's a hospital that was giving their employees hams and turkeys. Well, none of the employees wanted the turkey. A couple of years in a row, I think they quit doing it because we didn't get any this year. They call us, "Hey, you need some turkeys?" Well, we bought another freezer. Like, yeah, bring them out. And we got like 42 turkeys from them one year.
Wow.
We were doing hot turkey sandwiches, but when Christmas came, we're like, here's your turkey. Put that in your car, then come back and we'll get everything else because we got to get rid of some of these turkeys.
Right?
So you have to take a turkey. That's the only condition of this. And I hope they had an oven to cook it in. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And 90% of them are in tears.
Yeah, I believe it. The help that you guys extend to this community is priceless.
And it's fun. A lot of groups use the back room. Well, we haven't done Special Olympics in a while. As a state, we support it. We give them $10,000 a year. But we got a tractor club that meets here. We got Sheep Foundation that meets here. The Honor Flight people, they've had picnics and organizational meetings, and we don't charge any of them to use the room. And if somebody from outside the line, if a member wants to have a wedding reception or a funeral or whatever, it's $50. If an outside group wants to use it, it's maybe $300-400 if they want to use the kitchen or something. But if it's some group that's a nonprofit, we just come on, you just don't make a mess. And it turns out when you do that, they go, I want to be a part of this, and they join.
The Eagle River Elks Lodge stands as a proud pillar of the community, dedicated to serving and uplifting youth and veterans through meaningful programs and initiatives. By working together, whether through volunteering, donations, or advocacy, we can help ensure that the Lodge continues its vital work for many years to come. Together, we strengthen our community and honor those who have served and inspired us all. Go follow them on their Facebook page at Eagle River Elks Lodge. Thank you for watching. Follow us for more, and we will see you next time.